Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. No, all right, that was so dumb. Today is March 22nd, 2017. It's Wednesday. It's about halfway through the week. T-minus 8 days until the cruise. I'm excited. I meant to make a video on Monday, or not make a video, film a video on Monday. It didn't work out. I went to the gym with 5 of my buddies. I had a killer push workout, but I just really wanted to focus on the workout and not record anything and not make people feel uncomfortable if they didn't want to be on camera. But overall, it was a really good day. And then after I get into the gym and I just see all these other people that I know and that I, have known through connections, and it was just an awesome time to catch up with some people and, meet and greet new ones. That being said, while I was at the gym on Monday, what's making me, I just lost my train of thought. My dad just drove by. But so, what's making me make this video is I was at the gym and this guy, he's a 16-year-old, he comes up to me and he's taller than me, but he's a little skinnier. He comes up to me and asks, how does he get big? How is he supposed to get big? And I was sitting there, I was like, dude, you're asking the wrong person. I've got my big friends behind me, like, you ask them. I think he was like either intimidated or he just trusted me. I don't know why, but he just ended up, we started talking and I said, look, man, you eat the right foods, you lift a lot of weight, and you listen to your body, and you'll gain muscle, and you'll be happy with where you are as long as you stick to it. You can't just do it for a month and quit. You have to keep going. And he said, okay, but I don't think he wanted to hear it, because after that, he said, yeah, listen to all the supplements that I take. These all help me. I've seen huge results. So he takes a whey protein, fine. He eats protein bars, fine. And he takes a mass gainer. And, there's certain, you can take a mass gainer and have certain benefits from it. But what I told him after he said mass gainer is super important. If you don't do your research about what you're taking, it's not going to benefit you in any way. In fact, it may hurt you. After I said that, I thought to myself, I should probably do my research on this subject. So this is going to be a cut style video where I kind of walk through the supplements that I take and the little bit of research that I've done on them, just to kind of get the information out there and give it to myself and give it to you guys as well. We're going to start with what I use, which is whey protein. Why do I use this? Well, first off, whey protein there's a train. Whey protein is decently inexpensive. It's easy to mix in water, and it's a quick, for this, it's 24 grams of protein per serving. 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs. You can't beat that. I'm gonna pause and wait for this dang train to go by. Now, the only reason I buy whey is because it is decently inexpensive compared to the other options. There is a soy protein option, which is a vegan option. I haven't personally tried it. What I've heard from other people, though, is that it does not taste as good as whey protein. There's another type of protein as well, called casein protein. This is a slow release protein due to the fact that it digests slowly in your system. I've heard a lot of arguments about this. I've heard people say, yeah, I take casein protein at night so it releases slow into my body. I haven't done a lot of research on the subject of protein. All I know is I'd rather go for the inexpensive option or just eat real foods that have protein, that are high in protein, as opposed to spend extra money on casein protein or soy protein if I don't need it. So the benefit of casein protein as opposed to whey protein, it really only benefits you when you're cutting. You retain your muscle a lot better while you lose fat. So casein protein is definitely a better option if you are cutting and trying to retain your muscle mass. Like I said before, though, I use my whey protein just to boost my levels if I haven't gotten enough during the day. You can find protein easily in just about any kind of food, especially meats like chicken and fish and steak, beef, anything like that. You will find a lot of protein in it. Just be careful, because meat also has fat in it. Now, fat's not bad. That's for a different video. Needless to say, protein is found naturally. Don't sweat about buying a jar or a jug of protein if you don't need it or if you can't afford it. Next, let's talk about probably what my thumbnail is going to be. pre-workouts. I have two here, Ghost and C4. I'm going to go into the differences between the two later. Let's just talk about the similarities for now. First, let's talk about what pre-workout does. It increases your blood flow, potentially. It increases your concentration, potentially, and it also increases your performance in the gym, potentially. Now, how do pre-workouts do this? Well, we need to go through the ingredients of a pre-workout so you can actually better understand what each ingredient does and why it makes you feel the way that it does. Let's start with the basics. Most pre-workouts, actually all pre-workouts, have caffeine in it. Caffeine is something you can find in coffee or energy drinks or sodas. It gives you energy. It gives you a boost of energy that you will suffer for later because you will probably have a crash. Regardless, caffeine just gives you this boost of energy and makes you feel just better. Not better. It makes you just more uplifted and happier and just, like I said, energetic. Another ingredient that pre-workouts have in it is something called BCAAs. This stands for branched chain amino acids. I haven't been able to say that like ever. So BCAAs help speed up protein synthesis as well as help rebuild your torn muscle fibers. Another huge ingredient of pre-workouts is beta-alanine. Beta-alanine does two things. It increases your muscular endurance as well as gives you that tingly feeling all over your body. It's completely normal. That feeling is called paresthesia. I hope I pronounced that right. It's just the feeling you get whenever you take beta-alanine. It's completely normal, but before you take a pre-workout, you definitely need to assess your tolerance, because if you take too much, that feeling is going to be a lot more potent and you're not going to feel too great after the workout or even before the workout. You may not make it to the workout, so you need to assess your tolerance when dealing with, pre-workout. I kind of want to talk about something a little off track when it comes to just the supplements that I use. Well, okay, it's on track, but it's a little off the informative side. It's more on a personal side. So I have two here. I have Ghost Legend pre-workout, and I also have C4. It's just the icy blue raz. Both of these, in my opinion, are very good in their own ways. I want to start with Ghost. Ghost, by the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these products. These are just the ones that I use personally. So Ghost, in my opinion, best tasting pre-workout ever. This flavor is the Warhead Sour Watermelon flavor. It tastes identical to a sour watermelon Warhead. And it makes me feel great. It gives me the tingly feeling, there I go again. And it gives me the energy that I need, and it's just, it's so good. It tastes so good. I could eat this. I wouldn't recommend that, but I could eat this. It tastes so good. That being said, this container was $45 shipped for 30 servings. Keep that in mind. We're gonna go to C4 now. C4 was my go-to for a long time, and I still like Cellupor's products a lot. But C4 has different values compared to Ghost. I bought 60 servings of C4, which does the same thing. One scoop of C4 does the same thing as one scoop of Ghost for $40. I doubled this for $5 cheaper. Now, does this taste as good as Ghost? No. Does it do the same thing? Yes. Do I need either one? No. They're supplements. But you can get a lot of bang for your buck if you do your research or if you make your own. A lot of people just take the ingredients like caffeine, beta-alanine, and they just mix them together with water and maybe a little bit of flavoring, like water flavoring, and they have their pre-workout. Personally, both of these are my favorite source. I like to kind of change up the flavor on the C4, but really Ghost is my favorite and it's the way to go. I'm gonna have to adjust the camera's lighting. Hold on. Now, some pre-workouts also have something called creatine in it, which actually I take by itself in a concentrated form. So what does creatine do exactly? Creatine increases your muscle size and strength, and it also reduces your recovery time for your torn muscles, which is great. There's a lot of different kinds of creatines on the market. in my opinion, when it comes to creatine, I've heard it from a bunch of different people. Go simple. Creatine monohydrate. I use Optimum Nutrition, the micronized kind. It floats in the water a lot easier. It's not gonna settle as fast. It doesn't dissolve in water. You can buy 100 servings of creatine monohydrate for like $10. You cannot beat that with any other supplement. These supplements will not do a thing if you do not drink plenty of water to help your organs, to help your vital organs. If you do not eat a healthy diet and live a healthy lifestyle and actually engage in some like physical activity, none of these will work, okay? But once again, they are just supplements. You don't need them to actually go to the gym and work out. They're just there as, like they're named, supplements. I take protein to just give me an extra boost when it comes to my protein levels for the day. I take pre-workout just to boost my energy before I go into the gym, and it's also kind of like a little ritual whenever I go to the gym, and like, you know, I'm with my buddies and we dish out some pre-workout and we try it together. It's a really fun little ritual that we do every single time, and it's, I don't know, you just kind of get into it, and it's really cool. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird, but it's cool, the little rituals that you do. And I'm taking creatine just to kind of experiment with it. I want to see what its effects have on my body, and see if I even notice a difference. I'm gonna have to take it for a long time, I understand that, but along with proper diet and exercise, I should see results. With all that being said though, I hope you guys learned something from this. Call me out on something if I'm wrong, or, you know, lead me to the right link where there's some good research on any of the products that I'm using. Other than that, thank you for watching. I just wanted to get this video out because, like, you know, a kid comes up to me and asks me like, what do I do to get big? It's kind of a good idea just to show him like what, you know, not what I eat, but the supplements, because he was asking about supplements. So other than that, guys, I hope I make a video before I leave for the cruise. If not, it's going to be a tough week, but we will figure it out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. I'm gonna go run right now. I don't want to run, but I'm gonna go run because I didn't do anything all day. Yeah, bye. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, see ya.